What is going on, YouTube? This is Jim back with another video, and apologies that I'm still getting over this cold, but it is this special time of the month where we take a look at the Halo Legendary Crate. Now, before I get into the opening of this box, I want to say I am not very happy with Loot Crate right now as a company. Halo, I think, is a phenomenal brand. I don't think 343 has done anything wrong here. But you probably noticed on my channel, I just did an unboxing of this crate not too long ago, and my February crate was delayed until April due to manufacturing errors. I'm not really sure what the manufacturing errors were. Maybe it was the hat. I don't know. So some of us got our crate in February, some of us didn't, and my crate was delayed until April. Well, the crate is supposed to come every other month, at least as advertised, and my April crate was not delivered until May. So does that mean I will get a crate in June or July? I don't know, because Loot Crate has done a poor job of telling us fans and the consumers what the heck is going on. So I have no idea when I'm going to get another crate, but I'm happy to have one. So you probably noticed some inconsistency in these uploads, and that's really why. It's really out of my control, but I'm usually very happy with the contents of the crate. Just the execution as of late from Loot Crate has been really poor, and I hope they can improve on that. But let's talk about the Halo Legendary Crate. I've done nothing but break the seal. Let's take a look together, and the theme continues. Dun, 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 of Halo Reach characters. You should recognize this guy as Emile-A239. If the skull on his helmet, and it says here in parentheses, he carved it himself and he's very proud of it, didn't give it away. Emile-A239 is the merciless wraith of Noble Team. A knife-wielding expert in close-quarter combat, Noble 4 is always ready to bring the fight to your display shelf. How about you? Connect the rest of the Noble Team Halo icons to win the war. So let's go ahead and open this up together, and let's take a look at the figure. Now, I love Emile. I loved Emile in Reach. He was definitely, I think, probably a fan favorite, primarily just because of how cool his helmet was. You really think about standard UNSC ordnance and armaments and that sort of thing, and I'm not saying that the Master Chief's helmet is by no means any less iconic than anybody else's. I'm just saying that you've never really seen anybody take it to such a extreme like Emile did. And when you find out that he actually did that himself, and it's just kind of a, I don't know, badass thing. I mean, what, you know, like what the skull and crossbones really meant, the Jolly Roger meant to enemy combatants, in a way is kind of like what Emile's helmet brings. I mean, it really does bring fear into the heart of enemies, and I like that. So I love this stance. He's holding a shotgun. I will do my best to try to focus that for you guys so you can see it there. So he's got his really cool skull, I mean, on the front. He's standing there in a pretty cool pose. You can see on the back here, he's got his unique shoulder pad with his knife. You could see he's got his gun belt there, and then he's got that sweet tactical shotgun that he always carried in the games. I love this figure. I love every figure. It is the number one reason, excuse me, number one reason that I stick with these boxes, despite the fact that Loot Crate is a really inconsistent company. But I'll tell you what, 343 has given these guys some phenomenal designs to work with. This leaves the final member of Noble Squad, Noble 6. So we'll see what he or she looks like when it comes out. When that will be, I don't know. Here we have a pouch with something inside. Let's go ahead and open up the pouch. This is interesting. And we have a Emile Flask. I like it. I have recently taken to drinking gin as of late. I think this would be a great gin flask. It also comes with a little spout, I guess, on the end if you want to modify the pour. I don't think you need that necessarily, but it's there if you need it. So you got this little plastic piece here, but obviously the Flask being the home run of this thing, and it's cool. I have a few Flasks from time to time. I see something that catches my eye and I get it, but yeah, it's cool because it's Emile, and we love Emile, and it comes with a cool little pouch, which you could use for other things if you don't want to put your Flask in there, like me, and you'll probably be using it all the time. Not all the time, I'm not that bad. Halo Legendary Crate, UNSC Salt and Pepper Shaker. Okay. I don't know if this will fit with my wife's theme in the kitchen of basically spices. So we have like different towels and different pictures on the wall of rosemary and thyme and turmeric and that sort of thing. I don't know if the UNSC Salt and Pepper Shaker will fit with the theme, but you know what? I'm going to leave it out there anyway and see if she notices. She'll notice. But you know what? She's pretty cool. She might let me keep them out here. And they're very interesting. I wouldn't necessarily say they're UNSC themed. Here you have your salt and pepper shaker, clearly marked S for salt and P for pepper, that look like bullet rounds. I mean, they really go with, going back to the Emile figure here, if you look at his utility belt and you see the bullets there on his bandolier, here's the bullets. Now, one of the staples of my keto diet is salt, and I definitely go through my fair share of salt. So if I'm not allowed to keep them at home, I will definitely take them to work for those lunches at my desk. Next we have, I don't know, maybe a scarf. Let's see. Let's open this up and see what's in here. It's always something, right? Here we have I know the design is going to be of Emile's helmet. That's pretty clear. It looks like a bandana. It is a bandana. Oh, I like it. Okay, let me make sure I got the top to show all y'all. There you go. Whoop. Cover my face. You don't want to see me. This is what you want to see. There you go. His helmet, basically. It says Halo Legendary Crate on one end, and on the other end, it's just kind of the front of his visor piece. So can't really tell from this figure, but right under his face there, right above his shoulder, that is actually the pattern that is on this bandana. I don't wear bandanas as much as I used to, but I think they're cool. So I'll probably rock it. The theme this month, Renegade. There you go. Another vehicle. This one, the Banshee. And they also include a piece of orders that go with the Banshee. So you have the sort of technical specs, so to speak, on what is in the Banshee. These are the orders, and it breaks down the ordnance, the grav impellers, the plasma cannons, the pilot, the safety alerts, the airframe, and a little discussion on the fact that it's an aerial hunter with an attack roll made by Assembly Forges with a top speed of 67 miles per hour and a weight at a whopping 1.3 tons. So very cool. I didn't show the poster yet, but the inside of the box is pretty cool. I mean, they're really getting their money's worth on this Emile skull. But you know what? I mean, it's the trademark thing. So let's go ahead and take a look at this month's poster, which, if you guys have been keeping up with me, I have been putting every single poster on my cube wall, taping them up together. And there you have Emile, almost a virtual identical pose to the statue with the tactical shotgun in hand. So this crate's loadout was Renegade. You got an exclusive Banshee pin. Did I get the gold variant? Unfortunately not. The exclusive Emile-A239 bandana. The exclusive Halo icon figure of Emile, A239. The exclusive Emile-A239 flask. The exclusive Emile-A239 salt and pepper shakers. And the exclusive data drop file. This month's code is for the avatar shirt of the Halo Spartan Exterminator, which is actually one of my favorite shirts. I'm going to cover up the code because I'm actually going to go ahead and apply this to my character. There you go. So if you have an Xbox avatar, you can wear the shirt that I wear at least once a week. So Not a bad crate. I'm actually really, really happy with it. I think the Flask is something that definitely will have unique usages for me, thanks to my latest gin habit. I love the figure. That's the primary reason I picked this up. But the other things that are included, the bandana, the Flask, the poster, the salt and pepper shaker, not bad. I think some of the crates probably have a little more stuff in terms of value. I think they're probably valuing these salt and pepper shakers a bit high, but you know what? I love everything Halo. I just can't say that these scream Halo to me, but you know what? I'm a fan. I'm going to rock them and support them anyway. So there you guys have it as I bump my microphone and I look at this month's Halo Legendary Crate. I don't know if it was supposed to be for April or for May. Who knows? But at least you got to see it here. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this kind of content, please consider commenting, rating, and subscribing. And until next time, I will see you guys on the other side.